I don't have one. I don't have one specific style. The reason for that was called subway art, and there was this guy named Dream who was a graffiti artist in the 70s and early 80s. And what Craighoff had to say about him was Dream came from a really bad background when it came to his family and how his life was. It was like a very bad style of living, but you would never tell that by his art. You know what I mean? His art was like beautiful textures, colors, and stuff like that. And you would never get that. When I read that when I was a young person, I was like, man, that's how I am. So like, I don't have one specific style. I literally love the art of creating. Tattooing, like, it's the ultimate canvas, man. Like, you can't mess up. You have to be totally logged in. When you're tattooing subject matter, you have to know about it. And that to me is like a very beautiful, melodic, endless waltz. Every day is new, you know? And that's what intrigues me about tattooing. It leads to all kinds of artwork. So if I tell you I like one thing, you know, I'm the type of person, like, if I do like one thing and I let people know, well, like 6, 8 months, 2 years down the line, I'm gonna hate it, you know, because that's all I'm gonna do. When I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to do more, you know, and that's what that is, you know. The edginess of knowing that, like, you have to study for something and you have to get it right, and you kind of respect things that much more, and you grow as an artist and as a person from it. Man, my mom, she's Roman Catholic. Not just Catholic, fucking Roman Catholic. And, you know, I don't hide shit from my mom. I'd rather show her before my dad gets home. Yes, you know, so I could go through it with her so she's on the defense by the time Pops gets home. You know? On your side. And I think Pops was like 3 months out from being home yeah. And I showed it to her, and she literally looks at me like in all faithfulness and goes, Jeremy, you're going to hell and there's nothing I can do. But like when my soul's done, it's done. You know what I mean?
But she didn't even know about the stick and poke one.
No, she didn't know about the stick and poke one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My Pops did, and because obviously that shit did not fucking stay. But he saw the scarring on the finger, and he thought some other shit. He thought like, are you okay? What's wrong? I'm like, I just wanted to be cool. And he was like, yeah, let's not fucking do that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that too. You know, Pops was more of a old school ironclad kind of guy. Oh Jesus Christ, they have to man the fuck up. So I'm nice as hell. You know what I mean? But I do work with them, and I coach it with them.
Tell us the worst story of like what were they? Were they like fucking screaming?
I can tell you a worst story that I didn't go through, but I was there when that shit was going down, because I'm really good with my clients. You know what I mean? So it was my friend, you know. And this young sailor wanted to come in and get like something on his collarbone. We all know that's like
that's
exactly.
A shitty part, yeah,
that's the shitty part, right? And he wasn't sitting still. And then Nikki comes out. We're out smoking a cigarette because I think I just got done with my tattoo, right? He comes out and he's all, this fucking kid. Oh my god, you know, he's de-stressing from it. You know, I mean, the kid was screaming so much, and like, hey, it got to the point when he went back there, and this is the funny fucked up part. He's at the back of the shop. We're at the very front.
Okay.
And you just hear very loud, sit the fuck down or I'm gonna stab you in the leg with this goddamn tattoo machine. Like old school, you know? And so we were like, holy shit. So we go in, and this guy had like deer in headlights, and but shit you not, he did not move one fucking bit after that. You know what I mean?
For real?
Yeah, so that's the worst I've seen.
When you're actually doing it.
Yeah, you know, it's the whole like, man the fuck up, you wanted this shit, you know? Oh, trust me, dude, tattoos hurt. I fucking get hurt all the time when I get tattooed and shit. And it just happens, part of the course. But you want to be respectful enough for that. And you know, that's a good question, because a lot of people don't understand when they move and stuff like that, they're causing themselves more pain. And then on top of that, they're not understanding we're putting on something from them forever. They're giving us an obstacle to work through.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You can't get mad at us if it comes out wrong. But on the flip side of that, we care that much. That's something you take to your grave, you know? Like, for real, a lot of people don't see it that way, you know? But that's the truth of the matter, you know?
If you're going to be a canvas, be a canvas.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I work with my clients. You know, 20 years in now, I kind of know what sticks, what doesn't stick, what kind of pain tolerance. You know, you kind of know certain things, and you just go for it, you know? And some people just literally don't have pain tolerance for tattoos.
Yeah, or in general.
In general, yeah. You know, and you have to accept. Yeah.
How did that go?
It went really bad. Like, there was this girl, this beautiful tattoo on her, but she just didn't like it. You know what I mean? It was it was a cover up, but when you look at the tattoo, it covered it up insanely well. She just had a bad day with her fucking boyfriend. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah. And so she came in and let me have it. And then her boyfriend that came in right after, hey, sorry, dog, we just got in this huge fight. I think we're breaking up. I'm like,
wow.
Well, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, shit. You know what I mean?
So it wasn't actually you.
Yeah, it wasn't actually me, but at the same time, there had to been something she didn't like to sit there and like, I barely
To pick at it.
Yeah, to pick at it, you know.
Yeah.
And then what I get, what I've gotten, I want to say about 5 years ago is, like, I grew up with a lot of friends, and in my younger years, I tattooed, a lot of my friends,
Yeah.
and they have beautiful work, but when you're young, and you get tattooed, like, think as you grow and you mature, you start not liking like what you have because you grew and mature into, I guess,
To someone different.
To someone different. So I had a lot of friends go, "Hey, Nemo, this koi fish is beautiful, but I just, it doesn't mean anything for me." You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's maybe not a technicality of the work, but it's just like they moved on in life from what it is. That's why nowadays when the younger kids come in and they want something, I always try to tell them related to your life, religion, things that you really, really aspire to be or aspire to like love, hobbies. You tend to relate it to that, then you can't go wrong. Versus never get a tattoo that's fucking cool. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, when a kid does bad, you're like, no, stop, don't do it, and then they fucking do it anyways. Yeah, Yeah, at least gotta make sure it looks beautiful for them.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. Like, the way I was taught was you use your skill set to build their image for them, and that's the mark of a tattooer. You know what I mean? Not just being an artist, you're a tattooer first, And you have to build that for them, So you just use your abilities really, really, really good to do that for people, Oh, no. I got a good one for you on this one. This shit is fucking... This is the funniest shit in the world. They were a young couple. She was like 18 and he was 19, I believe, if I remember the ID correctly, right? So this guy wanted her name. The typical lovers thing. Oh, it gets better. It gets fucking way better than that. It gets way better. So, like, I draw the name. I'm, out of respect, I'm not gonna say what the name is.
Yes.
And I draw the name out. I bring it over there, and I notice that they're not happy, but they're trying to be happy. So in my head, okay, they got an argument.
Or?
No, just in life,
Okay.
And so I show him that, and I show him the name, and he wants it on his neck. And, and then he tells this girl, like, "Oh, babe, do you like it?" And right away, the biggest red flag in the world. I don't think you should get my name. And he's like, no, I love you, and this, that, and the third. And I should have told him, like, "Hey, dude, I'm, you might not want to do this, bro."
Yeah.
So he does it. And then, I want to say 3 months go by, he comes back in, and he's waiting for the shot to be kind of cleared. You know what I mean? Like not a lot of people. And then he tells me, "Hey, yeah, man, we broke up. This, that, and the third." I'm not going to dive into the story. It's kind of, kind of bad. We ended up covering it up with a rubber ducky with suds. You know what I mean? Yeah, go figure. I was tattooing in East County at this time, and they kind of get things out there,
But why did he choose that?
I don't. It's something about how like it just made him like when he was young. I don't fucking know.
A rubber ducky.
Yeah, rubber ducky. It was dope. It looks freaking cool.
I mean, it covered her
They
name.
covered the name, and it didn't look like a cover up. So God bless on that, I guess. Yeah. So there's that one. Yeah. Because he needed lung surgery for lung cancer for smoking cigarettes too long. So I do the tattoo. She loves it. But here's where the story takes a twist. Literally the very next day, I'm sitting there and I see the car pull up and it's them and it's John, and he's literally in a wheelchair, with a rebreather, the whole nine. It's bad, And he comes in and goes, "Hey," just like this, "Hey, Sonny, I loved what you did for my wife. I would like to get her name on me if you don't mind." And I said, "Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. You're in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I kind of know your condition. I don't want to up the scale on your condition, this, that, and the third." And this man who was in a wheelchair, who had no business getting up, stood the fuck up. And I'm not saying stood up. He stood the fuck up. Stood the fuck up. And he put his hands down on the counter. He wasn't mad at me. He just got me to see his point of view. He's like, "Sonny, this might be one of the last things I do with my wife. I really like her name." And I was just like, "Sit the fuck down, I got you." Did the tattoo. It was beautiful. About a month and a half later, maybe, it's like 9 o'clock at night, shop closed at 8. It was a chill day. We tattooed through the day. We're in the back drinking beer, playing pool, shop's closed, And I get this phone call from Sue. She goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know, thank you for doing the tattoo. It came out beautiful. It was the last thing we got to do before surgery. We didn't make it." So it was literally their last shared moment they had before he had to go back to the hospital and have a surgery. Yeah. So that was like, tattooing humbles you. You know what I mean? It really does. Like, yeah. Okay.
Are glow-in-the-dark tattoos worth it?
Nope.
And how long do they last?
They can last a long time. Now the thing about that is you're dealing with chemicals, and it could cause skin cancer. If you have the right emotype, you will get skin cancer within 2 to 7 years. So that to me is playing Russian roulette, and I will never do black light tattoos for that reason. You know what I mean?
All right.
So that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is a funny one. Like specific colors they should stay away from, or any skin color can get any color.
So, good years out of my career, I tattooed in Southeast San Diego.
Okay.
And there's nothing but brown and black mainly in those areas, you know what I mean? We had one white friend, his name was Muggley, and we always made him shit shotgun in the car, and he figured out why, because when the cops see us, they saw the white guy, so they won't fucking fuck with us, you know what I mean? But Muggley was hood as shit. You have a lot of companies that do store-bought ink, and they have mixtures, and they're pre-mixes and stuff like that. They're all mixed, and they all have their serums and stuff like that. That's fucking nice and fine, but they're not geared, and I really do mean that, for everybody to get tattooed with them. And then you have the cheap companies where they don't give a fuck what they put in it, and they end up causing infections and stuff like that. And a lot of your novice tattooers that don't know about that buy that kind of cheap ink, or they get like the base ink or what everybody has.
Yeah.
So to put you up on game, what I do is I get what's called concentrate color. Concentrate color is that pure color, barely mixed, and I pre-mix it myself and I blend it myself. Because I do that, people with darker skin color can get damn near every color they want, for the exception of possibly yellow and orange. You know what I mean? But with that said, if you do it right, you hue that to the next tone and blend it well, you're good. So there you go. Yeah, they could get color. They could get fucking color that's fucking dope as shit. It's all in how you fucking do it, you know? Yeah. It's measure twice, cut once. The thing I'll say about that, if you're a tattooer and you see this, just know your craft. And if you really don't understand that, you can come here and see my portfolio, and it'll show you tattoos on people of color that have been 13, 14 years old, and they still to this day look a month old.
You post pictures now from people a long time ago, and I'm like, what the fuck? That looks like you just did it.
I like those older tattoos because those were like my building years. Years, you know what I mean?
Like you see how you've grown.
Yeah, and I take admiration of that time frame and how that person was and the meaning of the tattoo, and it's super dope, dude. You know? Yeah, I'm very appreciative. I'm a what you call a fortunate fool. You know, I'm blessed with being able to do art, but at the same time, like it takes the people who want the art to make it happen, you know. So it's definitely like it's a team effort. Yeah, it's a two-person deal, you know. And I'm fortunate enough to where people trust me enough to let me modify their body for the rest of their life, and I try not to fuck that up at all, because like you're gonna wear it forever, and my name's on that, not because it's my name, it's because you trusted me.
Yeah.
You know? So there you have it. That is my Q&A with my tat artist Nemo. He is the owner and the tattoo artist that's working on my thighs right now. We have one more session to go. I'm super excited, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I super enjoyed asking him the questions. I've gotten tattooed by a lot of people, but never really thought to ask questions like that before. And just his vibe, I mean, you can get it on the video that he's super humble, super, you know, upfront, doesn't give you any shit, and you get what you get from him, and it's super cool. And I think you get that from every artist, so don't be scared. It means just as much to them as it does to you. So, hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.